Good morning and welcome to our kickoff to Bark Around Your Block 2021, a streaming live experience right here from Pawmetto Lifeline. I think, look, we've been saying it. We learned a lot over the last year. We've definitely stepped up that Zoom game and we're going virtual again this year for the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block. Life has changed, but the life-saving, look, it has not. Pawmetto Lifeline, they rely on donations to fund the daily operations here at this amazing facility. Today, it's all about you forming your neighborhood walk team. We're a little over halfway to our goal on how many teams I'd like to see walking on April 24th. That's the date you want to mark down. And we are going to up the stakes for our warm-up today. This is the little warm-up walk. You got your cardio going on. I want to challenge you. Text your friends, your neighbors. If you're watching the broadcast today, it's time to start that team. BarkAroundYourBlock.org. You can sign up. It only takes a few minutes. And look, you can become a part of the incredible mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Children under 12 years can register to walk for free right in your neighborhood. Registration is $35 a person. It includes a t-shirt, reusable bags, lots of goodies. And listen, if you don't see yourself walking on April 24th, maybe you've seen the incredible work they do here at Pawmetto Lifeline. You've seen those furry, adorable animals, and you just want to become a part of the mission. It's as simple as donating today if you can't walk. Let's take a look real quick at barkaroundYourBlock.org. That's where it's happening, and it is simple as clicking the donate button. Here you can become a part of the overall mission. You'll see this donation button at the top of barkaroundYourBlock.org. But it's this blue button here. If you don't see yourself walking, it's as simple as a donation today. If you're a leader, you love animals, it's time to form your neighborhood team and raise funds. If you don't see yourself creating a team, maybe you don't want to walk on April 24th, just hit the donation tab here today, and you can become a part of the mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline. I talk about, hey, we want to up the stakes this year. We want to do things a little more high stakes. We ask that you use the hashtag. Comments are live today. We'd love to feature in the broadcast. Just use the hashtag #GotMyTeam. Hashtag #GotMyTeam today if you have started a team at barkaroundYourBlock.org. That's how you're going to let us know you've joined up. Just drop in the comments the hashtag, again, #GotMyTeam. And one lucky team getting the hookup today. I can't wait to open this bag. I don't want to ruin the surprise, but McDaniel Subaru of Columbia hooking it up. We're going to dig into this bag a little later, but one team that drops that hashtag #GotMyTeam is going to get the hookup today. We're going to meet a lot of incredible people. Like I said, we're going to get our cardio up and running, and it's time for that first guest. But before we get into it, mark those calendars to join us April 24th, 2021, when we kick off the McDaniel Subaru of Columbia's Bark Around Your Block 2021. Again, it's all to benefit Pawmetto Lifeline and the thousands of homeless pets right here in the Midlands. So after a year of social distancing, it's time to get to know your neighbors, create those neighborhood walk teams, or as we like to call them here at Pawmetto, block parties. April 24th, guys, barkaroundYourBlock.org. We encourage you to get registered today. Walk your neighborhood in the name of homeless pets. Let's bring into the broadcast today Kathy Cease, volunteer and community advocate. Good morning, Kathy. How you feeling?
Good morning. It's kind of early on a Saturday, but I'm here.
It is, and we're getting those weekend vibes. A lot of people already checking in. I see 10 comments. Amy, let's go ahead with Kathy. Let's start digging in. Let's see what people are saying this morning. Love you guys, all you do. Good morning, Wendy. If you're watching, drop a dog or cat emoji. I like that. So, Kathy, we got the hashtag #GotMyTeam today. I'd love to see those cat and dog emojis. Good morning, Barbara. And there we go. We got every animal in the kingdom there. So, an incredible morning, Kathy. Tell me a little bit about volunteering and how it's helped you kind of like fall in love with the animals here and the mission for the Midlands.
Well, I've been a volunteer, partial volunteer for 10 years, helping Pawmetto Lifeline at the annual fur ball on the auction committee. When I retired last September and I needed something to keep me busy, I was convinced to lend my expertise maybe in doing yellows and helping out and coming in to play with puppies and look at all the good things that Pawmetto is doing. So I'm actually learning more in the last few months than I have in the last 10 years, because now I'm more involved with actual Pawmetto Lifeline and not just the auction committee that I was helping with before, even though I knew what their mission was and support it, and try to get all my neighbors involved. When I see them walking their dogs in the morning when I walk, I said, don't you want to join our team? Barking on the park is was great. We did that for years, but now it's bark around our block. So you find more people walking their dogs in the morning and trying to get them involved, explaining the mission of Pawmetto Lifeline, and seeing if, whatever we can do to get them involved. I mean, the puppies are cute. We all love the puppies. But there are a lot of senior dogs or older dogs that need assistance too. And that's kind of where I've been more focused, even though I like to come in and play with the puppies.
Yeah.
Who can resist a puppy?
I think a lot of people, they fall in love with puppies, but there's a lot of incredible neighbors and members of the community here in the Midlands that have made some of those older dogs part of their home. And that's what I love about the Pawmetto mission. Every dog has a chance to find its forever home, no matter its age, no matter its attitude. Pawmetto Lifeline is never going to give up on one of our furry friends. And a lot of ways to get involved, Kathy. It's as simple as clicking the link, barkaroundyourblock.org to start your team. I understand, you started your team as well, and maybe your neighbors started a little bit of a competitor team, huh?
We didn't know about each other until just the other day. And she said, well, we should have joined forces. And I said, well, I've been posting and pushing Bark Around the Block for about a month and a half. So I was kind of surprised that she may not have seen it before, but that's okay. So we'll have two teams from Spring Valley, and we might end up meeting up. I'm not sure what her route is going to be, but and I don't know how many people she has on her team, but I have 10, and I'm trying to get a few more and see what we can do to raise the funds needed by Pawmetto Lifeline.
The more the merrier, and we're about halfway, a little over halfway to our goal on how many teams we would love to see walking their blocks. And you mentioned it, Kathy, this year we are virtual, so it's as simple as a walk around your neighborhood. You're already going to get out and walk the dogs in the morning, so why not make it count with Pawmetto Lifeline, barkaroundyourblock.org. You can start a team today, and we want to see that hashtag in the comments, hashtag got my team. Kathy, we talked a little earlier about this swag bag from Subaru. This thing is, the Subaru brand is dog tested, dog approved, and this is just an incredible bag filled with, here's a Subaru thermos, and we were kind of geeking out a little earlier because it's actually a coffee mug with a keep your coffee warm wherever you're going with the dogs, maybe taking an early morning walk. And I see some electronics in here too, that our sister station, Fox 102.3, with the Franken speaker. Good chance to pick up some electronics for the house. The bag is just filled, Kathy. And anybody starting a team today, barkaroundyourblock.org, just drop us that hashtag, got my team, chance to pick up this incredible prize pack from Pawmetto Lifeline and Subaru. I know.
Well, please, people that are watching, it's very important. It's very important. Pawmetto Lifeline is such a fabulous organization. They need the support. They're mostly funded by donations, and it's when you see those kittens and the puppies and the dogs and the older dogs at Pawmetto that are waiting for a forever home, you just want to have them all. You just want to give them all a home. They're adorable. And when you see somebody that's adopted one, the smiles on their face, it's just touches your heart. That's about all I can say.
Absolutely.
I'm a pet lover. I have two small dogs that are older, it's getting tough because they're 15. And I don't know what I'm going to do, but
No.
I
You're gonna
know.
make me start tear up, Kathy.
Oh, I know it. I know it. But thankfully they're healthy. They might be blind and deaf, but they're healthy. But, at 15 years old, you look to the future a little bit and think, okay, what would I do when they're not here anymore? So then you take a little trip across town to Pawmetto and you view all the animals that are there and you select one to give it a loving home.
And that's
For
what it's all about.
however long it is, whether it's a middle-aged dog and a senior dog or a puppy, however long you take care of it.
Investing in the future of the forever homes, which we're trying to find today for some of our furry friends here in the Midlands that are homeless, living here at Pawmetto Lifeline. It's all part of the mission today with the McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block kickoff. Kathy, thank you so much for the time this morning.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's really my pleasure. It's my first year doing a team. I'm also a sponsor. It just touches my heart. That's all I can tell you.
Absolutely. Well, good luck this year. April 24th, we'll see you walking your Spring Lake neighborhood. And
I will be there.
Yep.
Me and my 10 and maybe some more between now and then.
All right. We'll see you on April 24th. It's all part of the mission, barkaroundyourblock.org. We'll take a quick word now from Bill McDaniels and the McDaniels Subaru team.
Subaru realizes life may have changed, but saving animals' lives has not.
Support Pawmetto Lifeline and their mission of rescuing homeless pets with McDaniel Subaru's Bark Around Your Block on April 24th.
Pets are more cherished than ever. Chew and I will be walking, and you should too.
Form a neighborhood walk team, and let's make sure every dog
or cat
can have their day.
Visit barktothepark.com to register your team.
I believe we have Jay live with some of our furry friends. We've been talking a lot about the animals here at Pawmetto Lifeline, just waiting for their forever homes. Do we have Jay? I know we have some connection issues here. Styles. We have incoming. It's like signal from the Mars rover. Let's see here. Jay, can you hear us?
Desiree. And she's ready. She's a ball of energy, and she is ready for that forever home. Very attentive watching the cats cages. Desiree is just watching, fanning guard, ready to let have some fun. She is just a ball of energy. Desiree, what's going on? She's finding all kinds of things to play with, all kinds of things. Her attention, and she'll keep your attention. Gone home yesterday already. She let people all week to check her out, and this could be your new fur baby. You could provide her a forever home right here. Desiree, how's it going?
And with Desiree, just a ball of joy. We see dogs and cats.
Have you ever seen that movie? I think she's
living in harmony right here at Pawmetto Lifeline. We want to say good morning to Barbara. She loves the staff here at Pawmetto Lifeline. If you're looking for a forever family member to add to your home, Barbara's talking about her dog, Sarah Lee, October 2020, just turned 6 years old, Sarah Lee finding her forever home. And let's see. Comments, Amy Stella says she has her own rescue at home, and it's time to help out today. You just hit that donate tab, and you'll be able to become a part of the mission or start your team here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Let's take a look at how things are done at Pawmetto Lifeline. It's a tight run operation. There are a lot of volunteers, specialists, community advocates involved. And let's take a look behind the scenes here at Pawmetto Lifeline.
I'm Ava Max. I'm so excited to be a part of Bark Around Your Block 2021 with Q93.5 and Pawmetto Lifeline. I'm going to get ready for my performance, but just wanted to say hi and thank you for helping thousands of homeless pets in the Midlands. Create your team now with family, friends, and neighbors. Take a stroll with your favorite four-legged friend. Krogan, are you a cat or dog person?
Ow, I don't know if I should answer that one. My fiance would wring my neck. Amy, help me out with this one. Am I a cat or a dog guy?
I want you to tell people your routine when you get home or when you leave the house in the morning with your two cats that you did adopt from Pawmetto Lifeline.
Oh, yeah. I tell little boy cat, his name's Miko. By the way, adopted right here from Pawmetto Lifeline. They become a huge part of Jackie and I's lives. I tell little boy cat to apply to some jobs when I walk out the door in the morning. And then when I come home, I just stare at him. Like I'll sit on the couch with my laptop and I'll go, "Did you apply to some jobs today, buddy?" And he just looks at me like, "What?"
At least take the chicken out of the freezer, right? Help out around the house. Let's check out some of the comments that we have from Mark Curl. Good morning, Brandon. Thanks so much for Alpha Media's help. You guys are rock stars. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate that. We have a few animals checking in. We have Trixie checking in, a cat. We also have Simba and Nala, a little lion.
I like those names. Like I've got a Miko and a Queenie. Those are my cats.
We have Corgi Love from Sarah Lee. Pibble Love from Bonnie Bell. So a few of the favorite four-legged friends checking in with us this morning.
We are live today, Amy. Would love to say good morning to everybody. If you're forming your team at barkaroundyourblock.org, make sure you drop us that hashtag got my team. That's how new team today can score this incredible McDaniel's Subaru swag bag, which we broke open with Kathy a little earlier. Amy, this is a solid pickup.
What a great hiking you can take. And if you have a dog, you know, we talked in the last live stream about finding an animal that suits your activity level. And so what a great opportunity if you have a dog who likes to get out and go on those hikes and walks with you, that you can bring your snacks and your trail mix and also some of their favorite treats as well. It all will fit very nicely in that backpack.
Yeah. And we got a lot coming up on the broadcast today. Ava Max, you know, I know that they're doing a costume change and I'm hearing they're working on the sound situation. But the lineup, last week, we heard a lot about Eddie and TikTok. I know you've got some stuff coming up with Eddie.
Yeah, we got to sit down and catch up with Eddie One to see what it's like to 700,000 followers and finding some of Pawmetto Lifeline's most unique pets, their forever homes. Pretty incredible stories. And from what I can tell, I think Ava is ready for her performance. Let's check in with her.
All right. So without any further ado, Pawmetto Lifeline and Ava Max, an exclusive performance, acoustic. I believe Ava's in the living room this morning. This is Kings and Queens.
If all the kings had their queens on the throne, we will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Can't live without me. You wanna, but you can't. Nah, nah, nah. Think it's funny, but honey, can't run this show on your own. I can feel my body shake. There's only so much I can take. I'll show you how a real queen behaves. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but if I had one, it'd be bigger than yours. If all the kings had their queens on the throne, we will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. Disobey me, then baby, it's off with your head. Gonna change it and make it a world you won't forget. No damsel in distress, don't need to save me. Once I stop breathing fire, you can't tame me. And you might think I'm weak without a sword, but I'm stronger than I ever was before. If all of the kings had their queens on the throne, we will pop champagne and raise a toast to all of the queens who are fighting alone. Baby, you're not dancing on your own. one space at a time. But queens are free to go wherever they like. You get too close, you'll get a royalty high. So breathe in and to feel alive. To all of the queens who are fighting alone, baby, you're not dancing on your own.
Whoa! Yes! I see a lot of comments coming in. And let's see here. Who is this? She's great. That's Ava Max, as heard on Q93.5. And she's spent a lot of time in the Midlands, an avid animal lover, and we're thrilled to have her as part of the mission at Pawmetto Lifeline today. Of course, it's as simple as starting your team today, folks. We are over halfway. I keep saying halfway. We are over halfway to our goal on the teams we would love to see walking on April 24th as we go virtual for Pawmetto Lifeline and McDaniel Subaru's Bark Around Your Block. Now, before we meet Eddie, I know I've been talking a lot about the TikTok star that's been doing some incredible work here at Pawmetto Lifeline. He's also got a pet of the week for us, a 4-year-old terrier mix named Kai. Let's go ahead and take a look, Amy, at some home placement that everyone has celebrated here at Pawmetto Lifeline.
It's gonna be a girl. Look at you go. Look at you go. Look how fast you are.
Been a long time coming, but we've been waiting for this day, and this day is here. Good for Petunia.
We're sitting here with Eddie Miller, who we heard so much about in our first live stream for Bark Around Your Block 2021. And he's been able to utilize TikTok in order to play some of Pawmetto Lifeline's most unique pets. So Eddie, what gave you the first idea to go, hey, I can use TikTok, this platform that I have, in order to help find these pets find their forever home?
I just thought it'd be a good idea to try something different and see how it worked out, and it worked out pretty good, and just kept going from there. I didn't expect it to work out as good as it did, but since it did, I just didn't give up on it and kept doing it to help getting these animals homes.
Now you have almost 700,000 followers. What does that mean to you to be able to help place pets with their homes?
It means a lot. It's definitely a great feeling to be able to do that and have the support to help me do that and help come out of Lifeline, get the animals the homes they need. They're good.
Now we watched the video about Petunia, who was specifically had special needs. She was in a wheelchair. What reactions have you received from your followers on social media?
So we've had people send gift boxes. We've had care packages come for her. Everyone loved her. They had a huge support team for her, and everyone kept fighting to try to get her home and shared it, liked it, commented, just keep helping push for it. Eventually, it took almost a year, and we finally did it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
People can follow you on TikTok at Eddie Miller, EDDYMILLER.
Yep.
Now, Kai, our pet of the week. What should people know about Kai?
He is very smart, very intelligent. He's great at listening and training. He started off a little rough, but over time with Leon being able to train him, he's learned a lot and progressed a lot with getting inside kennels or trying to get out of kennels. He's learned to not try to bust out anymore. That was the problem with him. He was just a little bit stressed in kennels. And with the training Leon did, he trained him to be more comfortable in kennels and not have the anxiety he has.
If people follow you on TikTok, what kind of things can they expect to see here from you at Pawmetto Lifeline?
A lot of hard to place animals, older animals that definitely can't be, they're hard to place, our special dogs, a lot of fun times with the dogs running around at the lakes. So a lot of dog content, cat content, and stuff like that.
Are all of your followers, do they tend to be local? Are the adoptions local, or do they kind of come from all over?
All around the world. Yeah, all around the world. We've when we had, I think it was Petunia, that my CEO told me to put the number on. She's gotten calls from different countries around the world, and just seeing how if they can adopt her.
That's pretty incredible.
So yeah, it went pretty worldwide with her.
People who are looking to donate to Bark Around Your Block 2021, what is something that you enjoy most about being a part of the Pawmetto Lifeline family?
Just being able to raise the money to help the dogs, and being able to raise money to help out the dogs.
Hidden treats.
Yeah.
This is
you can smell them.
Yeah, free samples at Costco. We all know how that is.
Yeah, it's a good feeling being able to raise money and raise items for this place and help out the best I can.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and we so enjoy seeing your videos on TikTok.
Thank you.
A huge thank you to Eddie for his time and the incredible work he's doing here at Pawmetto Lifeline. BarkAroundYourBlock.org, folks. It is so simple to start your team today and get ready to bark around your block with another virtual experience with Pawmetto Lifeline on April 24th. But it all starts today as you build your team, and maybe you've seen Pawmetto Lifeline on social media. You've seen the cute and the cuddly, but you haven't had a chance to walk, but you want to become a part of the mission. That's why today it's as simple as a donation. When you head to barkaroundYourBlock.org, there are a couple options here where you can donate. I would suggest this blue button here on the right. It's as simple as making a small donation today. Whatever you got, that's how you help the pets find their forever homes here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Just an absolutely incredible day as we get warmed up for April 24th. That's the date you want to save in your calendars as we walk around our block to help pets right here in the Midlands. And Eddie doing that with the power of TikTok. You can follow him. I know a lot of folks wanted to follow the stories on Petunia. They want to see what's up with Kai. You can do that by just giving our boy on TikTok a little like there. Add Eddie Miller. I love using the power of social media to find these furry friends their forever homes. Now, I want to get to our next guest. His courtroom experience includes extensive motions and pleadings practice, along with successfully obtaining jury trial convictions for everything from animal cruelty, DUI, felony gun law violations, and that's just to name a few of the things. For me, it's Joe's experience leading a county-wide animal cruelty prosecution task force that makes him an integral part of the mission at Pawmetto Lifeline. A Columbia native, a diehard Gamecock fan, attorney at Lewis Babcock, Board of Trustees member. Let's welcome Joseph Berry to the broadcast today. Joseph, how's it going, man?
Doing great. Thank you for having me on. You make me sound a lot more exciting than I am.
Oh, dude, what I really want to know is how the golf game's going. It's getting beautiful out.
It's not good, but I donate a lot of balls to the woods and the water. That's my good deeds to society right now.
Me and you both, man. I'm there for the cold beverages and the 80-degree weather. So.
That's right. Well, thanks for having me on, and thanks for all that you guys are doing. Yeah, I was a former prosecutor, and that was one of my favorite things to do as a prosecutor, was to help bring justice to for animals who can't obviously speak or defend themselves if they're being cruelly and mistreated. So
Now, you know, in your civil service, like as an attorney, we see your passion not just for the law, but a focus on furry friends in the community. What drew you to things like the Animal Cruelty Task Force?
Well, there's some really great professionals, and I was formerly at the Richland County Solicitor's Office, the Fifth Circuit, and there were some great attorneys there prior to me who took up this mantle, and there's some great law enforcement officers. I'm thinking of Holly Wagner and Joe Clark in particular, investigators with the Richland County Sheriff's Department, who have for decades been advocating for animals. Well before it was a thing to do, they were doing it. So there were some great people in place already there. There was, our Sheriff Leon Lott in Richland County was very supportive. And so there was just a great group of people in along with Pawmetto Lifeline. And frankly, it was actually Bark to the Park, because our office was a big supporter of Bark to the Park, and we had a big team. We had a ton of people signing up and supporting all throughout the office, and got to know Denise and others at Pawmetto Lifeline. And from there, we said, how can we work better together? And from Bark to the Park, really, we connected with Denise and some of those other law enforcement officers and figured out how can we coordinate to do a better job. And you've got a lot of people who care in the community, and you want to be able to bring them together. And that's kind of what we did, in large part due to Denise's leadership at Bark to the Park at Pawmetto Lifeline. And we had some great results, and we still do. I've moved on to private practice, but there's plenty of folks who are still fighting this fight in the prosecutor's office and law enforcement. And I don't know if people know about Pawmetto Lifeline's efforts to help on animal cruelty prosecutions. There can be instances where animals are seized, they're badly treated, they're in desperate need of medical care, and some of the city shelters may not have the resources in place to help whether nurse them back or get them homes. And Pawmetto Lifeline steps in. So it's one of the most important reasons to me why we should all donate to Pawmetto Lifeline. Because whenever there's something, an animal in need, it doesn't matter what the cost is, Pawmetto Lifeline goes in and helps. So that's why I love Pawmetto Lifeline and why I'm grateful for you guys doing what you're doing.
Thank you, man. And becoming a part of the mission, just visit that link, barkaroundyourblock.org. As simple as whether, like Joseph's talking about, man, dropping a donation today means the world to the team here. But if you want to get active, get that cardio going, because I know we've all been in the house for a long time. Form a neighborhood walk team and start your team today, barkaroundyourblock.org. I understand as a board member, your family remains active volunteering here at Pawmetto Lifeline. But to get those convictions and then to see the faces of our furry friends, maybe some of those adoptable animals, victims of cruelty on their own, like you mentioned, and Pawmetto, a big mission of nursing them back to health. What is it like, Joseph, to see your work 360 from the legal courtroom side to the rehabilitation and rehoming of these animals?
Well, I just know it makes it a lot easier and I'm no longer at that office, but when I was there, and I know that people were still there, it makes it a lot easier to do your job with a group like Pawmetto Lifeline behind you, because there's just situations that are really bad and really ugly, and there's hope there. There's hope with Pawmetto Lifeline coming in and helping salvage the situation as best we can. So it's knowing that you got a big team on your side makes a difference. So.
Well, we talked about your golf game. I know you and the family. You guys planning on walking?
Oh yes, absolutely. Yeah, we got our dogs, Tank and Zyla. We'll be out there, and we got our little baby boy, and we got some family members and friends, and we'll be out in the streets.
I'm glad to hear it. Tell me about Tank. How does a dog earn a name like Tank?
I don't know. I think my wife liked it. I think that's what it was. Although I usually try to take credit for the good decisions, but I think this one was hers. But I'll take credit for Zyla, because that's a funner name, I think.
Yeah.
Too many Zylas out there. That's XYLA, and she's so sweet, and that's why we call her Zyla.
Well, Joseph, thank you for the incredible work, man, and I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to meet with us today.
Thank you, guys. God bless, and thank you so much to keep fundraising and supporting Pawmetto Lifeline.
That's the name of the game, man. Barkaroundyourblock.org. You see the link right there. You can visit today, start your team, drop a donation, and drop the hashtag. Comments are live today, and if you're forming a team, we want to see you use the hashtag #GotMyTeam. We'll start my team after I finish watching you guys. Barbara, I appreciate you hanging out with us today. And that's how you score the McDaniel Subaru of Columbia's swag bag. Amy and I, Kathy, we're all a little jealous because this thing is solid and it's packed with the goods. Everything from a Subaru thermos to some electronics from our sister station, Fox 102.3. Chance to pick up some of those smart speaker things. All you got to say is, hey, Alexa, play Fox 102.3, and you got them right there. So we want you to become a part of the mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline. You can do that at barkaroundyourblock.org. We adopted a 10-year-old blind and deaf dog from Pawmetto. He's doing so well. And that's the thing. These animals that are homeless have found a home here at Pawmetto Lifeline, and they're looking for that forever home. And it could be yours. So if you're looking for a furry friend, you can schedule an appointment at Pawmetto Lifeline. You can volunteer. It's just about being around animals for you. I believe we have Jay in Lake Purry. I'm a fan of good puns. So Lake Purry is for the cats here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Jay, what are we working with today? How's the weather at Lake Purry?
Hey, Kroger, we're out here in Lake Purry right now, and I mean, the cats, they're ready to play. They're out here, they're looking for some fun, and yeah, we got a couple of real active ones, as you've probably been seeing me backstage, just playing with them all broadcast long. And then, you know, we got people like Elizabeth Taylor around here, and we got some shy ones for the family too, who want to, you know, a little more reclusive, a little more laid back, and then we definitely have some who are just out here ready to party and play and ready for the fun to begin. So this is the place to be, man. This is where you can do it. This is where we're making it happen around your block going on in just a week or two. So go ahead and get those teams registered and signed up, and pets all over the Midlands, or future pets, future family members, fur babies out here. So cute, so much fun, man. And I'm just glad we can be out here helping with this right now.
Yeah, and thank you for the live feed from Lake Purry, Jay. As Jay's saying, registration $35 per person, and includes a t-shirt, reusable bag, and some other goodies. Kids under 12, this is what I love. You want the kids out of the house anyway, walking around the neighborhood. Kids under 12 are free to start a team, to register, get everybody out of the house. And we encourage you to register at barkaroundyourblock.org, organizing your team for a virtual walk around the neighborhood. We are virtual again this year, and it's your neighborhood we want to see you out in. So go ahead and start those teams in the name of homeless pets on April 24th. That is the date. We are all getting out and walking our hoods, and it all starts today when you sign up to walk. $25 will treat one dog with kennel cough. $50 will help treat a dog with heartworm. $75 will provide spay and neuter surgery to help prevent unnecessary litters here in our community. And $125, it will save the life of a homeless pet currently in one of our municipal shelters. They sometimes don't have the resources, and here in Pawmetto Lifeline, they will never give up on an animal. So you can donate today. If you don't see yourself walking, you just hit that donate tab at barkaroundyourblock.org. I believe we have Pawmetto Lifeline CEO Denise Wilkinson. I'd like to welcome Denise to the broadcast today. Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
And thank you for taking the time. There is a program here at Pawmetto Lifeline, and I know pit bull lovers across the Midlands, they're very aware of it, and it's a passion of yours, Denise. What is it? How does it work? And what are you most proud about, the Pit Bull Priority Program?
Our last big challenge in the municipal shelters, not just in the Midlands, but statewide and nationwide, it's the pit bull population. We have an overpopulation issue of pit bulls, and if we could get that under control, our entire state could be a no-kill community for companion pets. And so we decided to create the program called the Pit Priority Program, which means pits are a big priority for this organization. And the goal is to keep them out of the municipal shelters. If all of your listeners had the opportunity to walk through one of our local shelters and they had to look in the faces of all the pit bulls that are not going to make it out of the shelter this coming week, I think it would be a huge motivation to get involved with this program. So what we do is we ask, if you have a pit bull and you need to rehome it, we ask that you hold on to the pit bull, do not take it to a shelter, and work with us so we can do an assessment. We like to do a behavioral assessment, a medical assessment, And then we start to provide all of the medical services. At the end of that assessment and the medical services, once we've provided all the services, they're vaccinated, they're microchipped, they're spayed and neutered, we decide whether or not they're going to go through our adoption program or whether or not they're going to go to one of our no-kill partners. And they would be scheduled to go on a transport. And the big benefit to this program is if people will participate in it, we pay for all of the services. We pay for the medical services and we pay for the transport fee if they go on transport. We also ask people if they find a stray pit bull that they please hold on to this dog. We will loan them a crate. We will give them food. We will give them anything that they need, because what these pit bulls really need is they need many times training and socialization. And a lot of them have not had the medical care that they need. And so the overall goal of this program is we don't ever want a pit bull to enter any of our municipal shelters. They have too many bully breeds. They don't have the resources. They don't have the staff to care for them. And too many are dying in our shelters. And so we want the community to embrace the program. Of course, there are going to be situations where not everybody can foster that pit bull. We will try to find someone that can foster it. But I call people that are willing to do this, I call them the guardian angel. I say, please be the guardian angel of this bully breed. Please do not put them at risk. And a lot of people are willing to do that. And it's not always easy. You've got this young, energetic, strong bully breed in your home that you're trying to train and socialize. But I promise you, after 2, 3, 4 weeks, and you see that this dog is either going on adoption row or it's going on transport, you feel wonderful about what you just did, because what they truly are, they're a lifesaver. The people that will embrace and support this program, they're guardian angels and they're lifesavers for the bully breed.
And with your guardian angels, I think it's a word we don't use enough when I talk about Pawmetto Lifeline, is that no kill. And when it comes to pit bull breeds, I know for some municipal shelters, that's a real threat. And it's incredible here. It's not just a pit bull. You guys never give up on an animal, and it's absolutely incredible, Denise. And that's why, people donating today or joining their teams, it's all part of making that possible for things like the Pit Bull Priority Program.
Yeah, we do managed intake here at Pawmetto Lifeline, and we ask people to be patient. And when I say managed intake, it means we have a certain number of animals that we can have in our care, and it's based on the number of staff members and volunteers that we have here. And it's to ensure that every animal gets the care that they need. Now, you might have to wait 2 weeks before we can bring your dog or cat into our adoption program. But if you can wait, if you can be patient, then that dog or cat gets life. And when I say we give them life, if they get sick, if they need to go to a specialist, if they need surgery, whatever they need, we try to provide it for that dog or cat, because we don't believe any dog or cat should be euthanized because of space, because of the amount of time they've been here, or if they have a treatable medical issue. And so it's worth partnering with us and waiting to get your dog or cat into our adoption program, or a stray that you found. Be that advocate and make sure you work with us. The staff in the municipal shelters, they have a tough job. It's heartbreaking. I have staff and they go into the shelters every single week, and they come back teary-eyed and frustrated. And we just need everybody to embrace the PIT Priority Program, work with us, make sure none of the bully breeds go into the shelters, support Bark Around Your Block, because that money allows us to do the work that we do here. Even with behavioral issues, we don't, most behavioral issues are fear-based. So if a dog reacts in a negative way, let's say it snaps or it bites, the first thing we do is we focus on training, and we try to identify what the trigger is, and then we try to teach them how to respond appropriately when they're scared. So we really do everything in our power to make sure that every animal here is valued, is treated as if it were my personal pet, And it takes a lot of resources. Our budget is about $6.5 million a year. We don't get any money from Lexington or Richland County to run our daily operations. So we have a fabulous group of volunteers, and people step up. When we send an email out and we say this cat has a broken leg, it needs an amputation, or it needs surgery, or somebody has, this English bulldog has pneumonia, if we don't get it hospitalized, it's just simply not going to make it. I am amazed at how people in this community step up. And Bark to the Park, Bark Around Your Block now has a huge impact on our operations and our ability to help the pit bulls and to help all dogs and cats. So I really hope people will form a team. If you can't walk that day, you can still have a team, but let's just say you have a conflict and you're busy. At least wear our t-shirt. We want everybody wearing the t-shirt on April 24th. We want them walking and making everybody aware of Pawmetto Lifeline and the fact that we all need to support the homeless pets. It is 2021. Dogs and cats should not be dying because they're homeless. Being homeless should not be a death sentence. And that applies to the bully breed as well. They should not die because they're homeless.
And the world has changed, but that life-saving has not. Let's look into year 2 of going virtual, Denise, with our walk here. What are you looking forward to most this year?
Well, last year we were really nervous, and I was like, oh my goodness, how is this going to work? But it was a lot of fun because I was in a neighborhood. We took some of our dogs from Pawmetto Lifeline, and they walked with us. And then afterwards, we had a little party, and then other neighborhoods did the very same thing. And it was just really kind of exciting and different and fun, but it was also very safe. And we had a significant increase last year in our revenue. And I think, that just shows you when the times get tough, the tough get going. The tough step up, and no matter what, the dogs and cats who have no one, they have no voice. I tell everybody, they don't walk in here with a pocketbook full of money. And so we need to make sure that we can provide for their needs so they can get healthy and they can be adopted into their forever families. And so this is a really, really important event that we do every year. And I'm hoping all of your listeners, will step up, form a team, support Pawmetto Lifeline, and we truly, truly are a no-kill organization.
Well, thank you for the time, Denise. BarkAroundYourBlock.org. You guys see the link below. And like Denise said, it's as simple as starting your team. If you got a conflict, we'd love to see you rock the Pawmetto Lifeline shirt and walk your neighborhood. It is so simple to start a team today and get ready to bark around your block with another virtual experience April 24th. That date is coming up, and it's all powered by McDaniels Subaru.
Subaru realizes life may have changed, but saving animals' lives has not.
Support Pawmetto Lifeline and their mission of rescuing homeless pets with McDaniel Subaru's Bark Around Your Block on April 24th.
Pets are more cherished than ever. Chew and I'll be walking, and you should too.
Form a neighborhood walk team, and let's make sure every dog
or cat
can have their day.
Visit barktothepark.com to register your team.
Hi, everybody. Come on, Kathy. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Yeah. Hey, girl. Come on, let's go this way. Good girl. Say hi to everybody.
That's Cappy, and I'm Tracy with McDaniel Subaru, and we just wanted to come here and say that we are very excited about partnering again with Pawmetto Lifeline for this year's McDaniel Subaru Bark Around Your Block 2021. So let's all come together on April 24th, walk in our neighborhoods with our pets to show them a great day, because the mission is to find all homeless pets their forever homes. So that's April 24th, and Cappy is an alumni of Pawmetto Lifeline, and she's just loving life, I gotta tell you. I think she appreciates the Subaru Outback the most. She really enjoys riding in it and sniffing trees. It's just her thing. But anyway, she loves to ride in it. Subaru has all these pet accessories that you can use for the car, such as seat protectors and a divider in the back, It also has a place for when they like to ride and stand on the center console, that it will protect your center console. It's a pretty neat little whole accessory list that they've got going on, which makes all the dogs happy and the owners happy. But anyway, we are very excited, like I said, to be partnering with Pawmetto Lifeline. You know, McDaniel Subaru and Subaru of America, it's more than just a car company. We are on a mission. We want to join in the mission to help homeless pets find their forever homes. And I think they all deserve it. So please consider signing up April 24th. And don't forget that with a Subaru, it is dog tested and dog approved. And I've got a dog to approve it. So thank you, everyone. Have a great walk.
A thank you to Tracy and the McDaniel Subaru team. Still time today for you to drop the hashtag #GotMyTeam. Visit barkaroundyourblog.org. We are about 75%. More and more teams this morning signing up, and we are getting close to that goal of how many teams across the Midlands we would love to see walking April 24th to support the mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline. I'm holding with me the Subaru dog-tested, dog-approved swag bag. This is a solid bag filled with all the goodies. We have a Subaru thermos. I'm tossing in the Q93 5-pack because I'm a little partial. We had Ava Max on the broadcast today, putting on an incredible performance. Also some electronics in there. We've been showing off the our sister station, Fox 102.3, Amazon Echo. Chance to just say, hey, Alexa, play Fox 102.3. You get your classic rock everywhere you go, but it starts with you starting a team today. Just drop the hashtag #GotMyTeam. Make sure you visit barkaroundtheblock.org and barkaroundyourblock.org and start a team today. It is so simple, and we talk about the incredible team here at Pawmetto Lifeline. We have community advocates, we have specialists, we have trainers, we have volunteers, and one of those incredible people gave us a tour of the Pawmetto Lifeline facilities. It was much more extensive than you think when you see this beautiful building and on the Harbison Strip here. Let's take a walk with Alexa Sparkman.
Did you know that we can house up to 250 animals at once? These sweet faces are sure to melt your heart. Hey, Becca! Oh, sweeties. Nina and Nora. Here at Pawmetto Lifeline, it costs $15 a day for one pet to stay in our care. 250 animals in the building at once. Think about how big that monetary number is. Pawmetto Lifeline receives no government funding like the municipal shelters do. We rely strictly on donations and community support. Our sponsors have been wonderful. The community engages and gives, and that's how we thrive, and we need that sustenance, folks. Being a no-kill rescue, some dogs and cats may stay with us for even several years. For these pets, it may add up to the thousands, but it's worth it when they get adopted at last. We're committed to our pets for life. You don't think about it, but even the gravel matters. We need your support. There's all sorts of property maintenance components at Pawmetto Lifeline, even the awnings, even the fencing. We need donor support in order to have all of this for pet enrichment opportunities. Hey, oh, friends. See, it's okay to be loved on. The lighting, the air conditioning, folks. Your donation matters because we need to maintain the best possible environment for our pets. Before our cats and dogs find their forever homes, they thrive here at Pawmetto Lifeline because of your support. As you can imagine, we are in a shelter environment, so the washers and dryers are always going. On average, our water bill per month is $1,000. Food, they have to eat. We spend at least $2,500 per month on food. Some pets even need to be on prescription diets. Every week, we have a food delivery from Hills. Pawmetto Lifeline is AHA accredited, so we want to give the absolute best service to our pets in need. That makes it possible to spay, neuter, and return thousands of cats to their colonies or place of living. We perform hundreds of surgeries, spay, neuter, and specialty surgeries per week. In October of 2017, Pawmetto Lifeline and the community began the Community Cat Ordinance Program. When you register for or donate to Bark Around Your Block 2021, you are saving the lives of homeless pets like Kurt.
It's so much more than what you see when you walk into the lobby. The team here does an incredible job. And let's say good morning to Alexa. Thank you for the tour.
Of course. Glad to give one. Sure thing, Krogan.
Now, when we talk teams, you are part of a huge team here at Pawmetto Lifeline. And going into April 24th, there's your crew. Pause for a Cause. Right now sitting at $5,945 raised. And y'all got a lot of steam headed into the big day. So, April 24th, tell us a little bit about Pause for a Cause.
Oh, yes. So I'm the manager of volunteer programs at Pawmetto Lifeline. And so this year we actually, the volunteer and foster teams merged for the first time in history. They've been pretty consistently the top two teams for Bark Around Your Block in terms of number of walkers or for Bark to the Park, and financial contributions. So we really want to maintain that first place status, if at all possible, in one area or another. So we really go strong. We're fortunate to have the support of our wonderful foster families and volunteers, as well as the people they know who can contribute. And we do a lot of asking, a lot of telling people about what it is that we do and what we require. I mean, supplies for foster families, and volunteers know what it's like day in and day out to be a part of the turning wheels, the ever turning wheels of rescue. And so for them to have that firsthand experience and bring that out into the community and share it really, really is a strong force. And I'm here with my girl, Ava, who actually came from Pawmetto Lifeline. So she's definitely an advocate for our volunteers and foster families.
Ava Squared. We had Ava Max give us a little exclusive performance this morning, and you've got furry Ava there.
Yes, we do. Yes, she wants some belly rubs right now. She kind of plummeted to the ground, but yes, but
well,
we're good.
A lot of folks, they watch you on social media, they see the furry animal here. Maybe they've never been to the facility. Maybe they've never walked. For those folks today, what would you say to them to encourage them to start a team? Because this year it's all about going virtual and being in your neighborhood.
Yes, the weather couldn't be better. It's spring in Columbia. Last year, around this time, it was glorious outside, and pets want to walk and people want to get together. It's a safe way to just get the community together and be a part of a life-saving mission, because these pets need us. And there's no better time right now than to get together in a community or with a group, or even if you're a small business wanting a team building opportunity. So really just explore a little bit of what we do. Head to our website. You'll see even on our pages of our cats and dogs, just those faces that need support. Again, $15 a day adds up. When you have up to 250 pets in your care and they all need food, they all need space, it can do so much. And it's fun competition too when you have a team and that momentum gets going, but it all goes to the same place to help save lives. So it's fantastic. I encourage anyone to just get a group of people together, maybe some neighbors that you know or don't know that well, or again, if you're part of a small business or a larger one, have people get together, explore that team building opportunity. Live in an apartment complex, talk to your property manager about forming a team. So lots of ways to go ahead and jumpstart that. Super easy. You can get oh my gosh, the t-shirts and bags are going to look great this year too, just as a plus.
And barkaroundyourblock.org. That's where you can sign up to get access to all this and become a part of the mission of Pawmetto Lifeline. You know, we talk about trying to push those community members that see the furry animals here on social media to join their team. If you can't, you know, you got a conflict or whatever, but you want to help out. We have been talking about the webpage, barkaroundyourblock.org. Yes, you can form your team, but look, you got 2 donation links here. I would suggest this blue link on the right here. You can simply just hit donate. And like Alexa said, it's all going to the right place. The daily cost of housing these animals while they wait for their forever homes. You can make a small donation today and become a part of the mission.
Absolutely. You sure can. It's something to feel good about, especially with, you know, the stimulus checks that some people are receiving. If you do have that opportunity, you do have the means to do it, you know, help a homeless pet. And $35 is not too much to ask when you know that you're impacting the lives of those who are voiceless and may not have the opportunity to, you know, otherwise thrive. So thank you everybody for your support. And we hope you'll form a team. Join us, folks.
And pause for a cause. We wish you luck. April 24th, Alexa. And coming up, you know, Alexa mentioned that $35. It's as simple as registering today. You can walk solo. You can start a team, but it starts today. April 24th, we want to see you bark around your block. And all you got to do is visit barkaroundyourblock.org. Registration, $35 a person. Like Alexa mentioned, includes a t-shirt, reusable bag, lots of goodies. And kids under 12, you want them out of the house anyway. It's beautiful outside. 12 years and under can register for free to become a part of the incredible mission here at Pawmetto Lifeline. Again, barkaroundyourblock.org. All day we have had that link down below. Start your team today. And thank you for becoming a part of the warm-up today. Bark Around Your Block 2021 with McDaniel Subaru and barkaroundyourblock.org. Start those teams, folks. Let's go.